That's so cute. Sweet Pea's picture. Yay. Yay, I'm live. Yay, I'm live. And I'm on time. Woohoo. Woohoo. Jen, I tell you what, sometimes I think you're just sitting there waiting for my notification. You're just so on top of it, girl. How you doing? How you doing? I say it like Joey on Friends. How you doing? Ah, what's happening with you today? I'm trying to organize what I hauled here because some of the things I hauled, I got several of, you know, a particular item and, for giveaways. And y'all don't need to see, all you need to see is one of them. You don't need to see all of them. So, anyway, I'm just trying to get it together here. If you hear a love fest going on in the background, hey Ruth, how you doing? That is Terry and Sweet Pea smooching away over there. Did y'all see the picture for my thumbnail? Does that show up on my live stream when you click on the notification? Anyway, it will whenever I post it as a video. I caught Sweet Pea in the cutest position. And of course I just had to take her picture. She's laying down and her face is like, she's all relaxed and she's just looking at me and stuff. You saw the thumbnail? I thought that you all might like to see that picture. I got another one that I took. It's on my phone. It's a close up. I mean, that's pretty close right there, but I got a real good close up of mainly just her face on another one. So I'm excited about tonight's video, y'all. I'm getting things organized for my holiday giveaways for my advent calendar. And I just announced the winner from last week, yesterday, on yesterday's video, but I still haven't heard from my winner. And I may have to chase her down. I don't know. I don't want to repick again. You know what I mean? And the way that I got it set up is I didn't announce it. I didn't put it in my description or my heading or, it's hidden in the video. And I wanted my, tried and true supporters to be the ones to actually win this. Some people just come and watch my videos only this time of the year. And they don't watch hardly any of the other videos. Only when I'm doing a giveaway. And it's just not fair to y'all. So I'm trying to, I'm trying to show y'all some favor. I just feel like it's only right. Hey Jesse, how you doing? Good to see you tonight, sweetheart. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, it's the Advent calendar. There's going to be 5 videos every Saturday for the month of 'December. And of course, you have to watch the video and all of that. So anyway, but like I said, I haven't really announced it. I've just got it, you know, tucked away in the video, which everyone that has been attending my Sunday night live streams or that watches the replay should know about it, especially if they watch, most of the video, most of the replay or whatever. My hair, y'all, is bugging me. Let me see if I can tie it up just a little bit better. Doing pretty good. We just got through eating a couple of sandwiches, and I had a yogurt afterwards, and that was our supper. We had a good breakfast and we had a good lunch at after church and stuff today. So we really didn't want a big meal, this evening. So I ate a sandwich and a pickle. Am I liking the calendar so far? God bless you too, my friend, Prideless Chicks. You are awesome. I always am lifted up by your greetings. Yeah, I am. I'm liking the calendar so far, Jen. I've opened, all the way up through day 10, and I haven't come across anything that is a thumbs down for me yet. I haven't tried all the products yet, so what but I will. There's I think there was 2 or 3 lippies from last week, and then there was another 1 or 2 lippies from this week, and so far out of the 10 days there's been like 4 or 5 different lip products. And so what I'm going to do probably is have a lip hooray. After the last Saturday video of the advent calendar is posted, there'll be, we'll have to wait another whole week before the drawing can take place. And I will announce that in that first lip hooray video in January. So I'll try the products from the calendar, the lip products from the advent calendar in that video. And we'll just create some lip looks with all the lip products. I can't remember who it was. I think it was you, Jen, that was telling me a couple weeks back before I decided to do all this with the calendar that there were several lip products in the calendar, which I knew there was, but it just didn't click inside of me actually what to do. I'd been thinking about it for several weeks, like what to actually do and how to hold the giveaways and all that. But anyway, it clicked inside of me to do it on Saturday and let it take the place of lip hooray. And then the first Saturday in January, I could wrap it all up with that lip hooray combinations. Thank you, sis. Always wishing you the best. Church wore me out, so I have to get to bed. I understand. I like those Sunday afternoon naps, and I didn't get one today, so I'm, but I'm not too tired. I've had a good rest these last couple of nights, and I'm feeling pretty good tonight. I think that was Jennifer Loves Makeup, and there was a lot of skinny boxes. I haven't watched her video. I think you mentioned it in a live stream, Jen, and you may have gotten the information from watching Jennifer's videos. But anyway, when you said that, it clicked inside of me. Look how light my hair looks tonight, y'all. It's super clean. There's absolutely no oil in it whatsoever. I tried what Miss Jackie Russell suggested last week. I put conditioner in the ponytail portion of my hair, and I did that very first thing, and then I shampooed my scalp really good. I did not shampoo this. I just rinsed it all one time, the shampoo and the conditioner all rinsed out at one time. And so anyway, I still need to cut it though. But the ends of my hair look darker than this part. This part right here looks really blonde. And this part down here looks kind of reddish. Huh. Hey, Melissa, how you doing? Anyway, today's makeup look is from the Per Cosmetics bestsellers bundle. I did film that today, and that video will come out on Tuesday. It's the bundle had 4 products in it, and then I added a couple products to the routine. And I'm not going to give y'all any more details than that. But anyway, it is a quick makeup look, 10-minute makeup look, and I've worn it all day. Last year's box is a good idea. Christine did that with e.l.f. What do you mean, Jen? Last year's box? Taking the box from last year and filling it with, different products. Is that what you mean? Oh, Melissa, you're leaving. She ran in and ran out. Bye, honey. She bought last year's box. Oh, okay. Well, I've got 3 boxes in the house. I have the 2 from the past 2 years look fantastic. Of course, last year's was kind of flimsy. I wasn't really happy with how sturdy the box was. And this year's box from Makeup Revolution is difficult to work with because everything fits like a puzzle. And if you pull one box out, it causes the other boxes to shift and move around. And it's hard to get it to close without something falling out. So I'm probably going to discard those 2 boxes. And if I do use an old advent calendar box to refill it with, products of my own for next year, I will use that Look Fantastic box that I had from year before last. The one that I played the game with that everybody liked. That was a good box. It was a sturdy box. I'm about to sneeze, y'all. You have to pardon me. I'm trying to keep from doing it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, e.l.f. has come a long way. Yeah, I knew who you meant when you said Christine. e.l.f. has come a long, long way in the last 5 years. I mean, they have really upped their game in their makeup, and their skincare is the bomb. So sounds like you can buy old advent calendars. Some websites do sell them. But keep in mind, when you buy an old advent calendar, it might be products that are in it that are left over from the previous year. That was the last year. Look Fantastic had a sturdy box. I know. And Ruth, since they stopped sending the pretty boxes, every month, remember the colored boxes that were real sturdy that you could use for giveaway prizes and stuff like that? And now they've got these recyclable ones, which, if you're careful and you don't rip them all to shreds when you're opening them, you can use those, to mail stuff to your friends with. And they're lightweight too, so it doesn't take up a lot of postage. I still like mailing stuff off though in the Ipsy bubble mailers. I still enjoy using those. Especially they have 2 sizes. They have the great big one, but then they have the small one that the glam bag itself comes in. And I like using that small one because I can mail that off for like $5 or $6. I'll tell you, a box that I've had the packaging for this year was from P. Louise. That is so pretty. It looked like a dream castle or something. It was just amazing. Amazing, amazing. So, how are you feeling, Ruth? I haven't talked to you much here lately. I know you've been busy. How are you making it? Y'all got any snow yet? Well, it's dipped down. It's cool in Tennessee this week. Down in the 30s, high 20s and low 30s at night. That's the lows. Yes, I've used a small Ipsy bag to mail things. It's a good one to repurpose. Yeah. Yeah, because it's easy to open, because that glue, it's not like they have, like it tears up or anything. And it holds more than you think it will. Plus the bubble, cushion. It's a nice little mailer envelope. I'm feeling okay. We had a light snow. It's gone already. Oh wow. Some people are getting snow. I figured y'all probably were too. The snow, uh, the snow for these parts where I live probably won't arrive until, um, January, February. That's usually when we get snow, and it's doesn't stay. If we get a snow that sticks, it only sticks for like a couple of days. That's it. We don't have any kind of snow plows or any kind of equipment for the roads. It's just, you know, it doesn't warrant the expense. Had to get some Too Good yogurt. It was vanilla specks in it. Yum. I love yogurt. I had orange cream yogurt tonight after dinner. That was my dessert. Okay, let's get started here, and then others can join us as we come in. Do y'all want to do skincare first, or do you want to see the haul first, or what? Is anybody doing skincare with me? Baby, hey, will you get that bowl and fill it up with some hot water for me? I left it laying over there. Sweet Pea's acting weird tonight, y'all. She is shaking like a leaf on a tree, like it's about to rain, and she ran off and hid in the bedroom. And it's dark and it's cold in there. And that's not like her. It's just really weird. Her behavior is just really weird. I don't know what's going on. You want to see the haul first? It gets cold at night, though. Yeah. Yeah, it's cold. Chilly Willy. Chilly Willy. Chilly Willy. Chilly Willy. Get up in the bed, girl.
She's sleepy. She wants to sleep in my arms.
I know. I know she's tired, but she don't need to be in that cold bedroom.
She's behind you.
Here. Hi. You want me to hold you? You want me to come? You want me to come pick you up? That way you can say hi to everybody? All right. Maybe Daddy will put you in my arms. She got her nails trimmed yesterday. Here, put her in my arms first before you get that bowl of water, would you? She's wanting me to hold her.
Come here.
And it's easier. She's kind of like behind me. It's hard to reach her. There we go. There we go. Thank you, darling.
Yeah.
Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Ruth wants to give you some hugs and kisses. Maybe she smells a storm coming. It's right here on the ledge, right outside the bathroom door. No, I want hot. There's no rain predicted tonight, but we did have a bad storm last night. In fact, I think there was a tornado. Which one is it when it's just the very least? Is it a tornado watch or a tornado warning? Ruth says she loves you. Ruth says she loves you. I haven't seen Jean Louise post or Lori. from Lori's life. Watch. Yeah, tornado watch. That's what it was. Anyway, but some people were marking themselves safe. Some of my, like friends and family and stuff. And so I don't know if there was one that touched down or, what happened. But anyway, it was a storm, wasn't it, darling? She ran in the bathroom. That's what she does whenever it storms. She goes and hugs the bathtub. Pretty much, she sits in the corner right up, with her back right up against the tub. I guess she feels safe, like the plumbing is, anchored better than the house is or something. I don't know. I don't know what's on her mind. Tell everybody who you are. Tell everybody, say, I'm Mama's little yum yum. So, Ruth, do you have any other dogs that are left? Or are those the only two that you had? For those of you that don't know, Ruth had two of her dogs passed away about a week ago, a few days apart. Terrible. Say, I'm Mama's little yum yum. Yum 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 yum. 2 labs and a pit bull left. That's good. Lady Lori, beauty after 50. Yeah, I know. I haven't connected with her in a while myself. And Jean Louise, I don't know what's going on with her. I guess it's her job. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I have no idea. Ruth said she loves you. Ruth says she loves you. I love yogurt, Jen. That's like my go-to dessert. Sometimes I have it for breakfast. I'll eat like some blueberries, with yogurt. Yum, 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 yum. I know how you feel, Ruth, because we had one Chihuahua, and her name was Zoe. She was solid black. There's a picture of her on my Instagram from back way back. Anyway, we had to put her down, and it was like, here comes an ad. I'll wait and tell the story when the ad's over. Some of you are getting an ad right now. I know Ruth doesn't get an ad because she's got Prime. But I'll wait till the ad's over. I'm going to tell this little story. You want to show Ruth your toenails? So I just got my toenails trimmed. So we go once a month, get my toenails trimmed. A day apart. Wow. Well, anyway, what I was going to say about Zoe was we had to put her down. It was like the week before Christmas. I mean, the worst time of the year. You know what I mean? And she was the only dog we had. And our hearts were broken. And I mean, broken to the core. I mean, there was just like this deep knife, kind of a gut feeling ache. You know what I mean? It was just, ugh. So immediately, within a week after Christmas, we went out and adopted her and Sugar Bear together. From what I understand, Sugar Bear and Sweet Pea were brother and sister, but they were from like 2 different litters, but the same mom and same dad, which they didn't look anything alike. So I'm not sure if that's even true. But anyway, she was the youngest. She was only a year and a half old. And he was already like 5 when we adopted him. And his health I don't know. There was a story behind his health that I don't know too much about. Their history is kind of unknown. But anyway, the place where we adopted him, they had him. They took care of him. They took him to the vet and brought their health and their shots and neutered him and spayed her and all that stuff. So when we adopted him, we paid a fee, to help cover some of the vet costs. See, Ruth said your nails look so good. Say they do. We have to pay $25 a month to get her nails trimmed. For that price, I think they ought to paint them. I mean, seriously. Put a bow in her hair or something. Say, yes, I need to be purdied up. Lola was 10 and Gizmo was 13. They had older dog health issues. Yeah. See, I'm watching Sweet Pea's weight really close. She weighs 6 pounds and 2 ounces, which is a couple of ounces really more than what she should weigh. They say that a Chihuahua shouldn't weigh any more than 6 pounds. But I don't feed her people food. Maybe a little peanut butter on her flea pill once a month. And occasionally, I might give her a bite of a cracker. And then like once a year, I give her a piece of a pork chop bone. You know what I mean? Just rare occasions. But other than that, she don't get people food. Say, I eat dog food because I'm a dog. She's so funny. The way she blinks when I talk about her. All right, you ready to get down? No? No? You not ready to get down? She's in a lovey-dovey mood, y'all. When is she not, though? So how old are your labs and your pit bull? Here. Let me put you down. Look, I want to show y'all my rose. It's on the down end of it, but anyway, it's still pretty. I've got it in a cup of water here. It's about a week old. I'm probably gonna have to throw it away in the next day or two, but it smells good. Vicky bought it for me. The labs are both 4 and the pit bull is 4. So they're all 4. All 3 of them are 4 years old. Yeah, it does. It looks good for a week old, doesn't it? So anyway, the day she bought it for me, I think it was just like freshly cut. So not bad. So anyway, all right, y'all, let's do this haul and then I will do skincare. Let me set this bowl of water down because I don't want it to spill. I bought several things from Juvia's place. Actually, it came in like 3 different shipments. A lot of it is duplicates because I was getting ready for some giveaways for this this month and this winter and what have you, and just having stuff on hand. And I bought, took advantage of those Black Friday sales that Juvia's place was having and stocked up on some things that, at a really good price. So we're going to start tonight with the Black Friday mystery bag, which is $18. And it's basically three items. That's what they advertise as 3 items, but there's actually 4 here. So the first one is the I Live, I Love kit, which is a palette and an eyeshadow primer. That's what that is right there, the eyeshadow primer. And the eyeshadow from the kit, here, let me just open it up and show it to you. For those of you that haven't seen it, it's really super pretty. It's great for this time of the year because of that bright red that's in it. And then, of course, the green is like a bluish green, which you can mix another green with it if you wanted to. So anyway, it's sealed, so I have to cut this tape. Yeah, so I got that. I got the I Live, I Love collection, and then I got the Velvety Matte Lipstick in 2020, which is a mauve nude. I'll show that to you in a minute. And then I got a lip balm, the Nubian Nourishing Lip Balm, and this is in peppermint, which that's appropriate for Christmas too, I think. So they took product. I'm not sure if everybody received the same thing. I'm pretty sure they did. That's the way Juvia's usually does it. And I love the way they do their palettes because the bubble wrap is actually around the palette itself inside the box. So their packaging is A+ in my book. And they have such nice big pans on their eyeshadows. So here's the palette. So you got a couple of blues and then a couple of bluish greens. This one is really pretty. It's like a sheer shimmer topper. And then this is like an orangey red. It's a real pretty it's like a duochrome, and it looks fabulous on top of this. This is the most pigmented red matte eyeshadow ever. And it is a bright, it's almost like it's that Santa Claus red. So, but if I was going to pick a palette, it probably wouldn't be this because I don't feel like I can make a complete look with this particular palette. But when you mix blue and red together, or blue, or blue and green together with the red, I mean, when you start mixing colors, it comes out a little bit different than what you think it would. But anyway, I would still probably want to add, at least a transition shade, to go straight in with that red right there. It's pretty bold. Anyway, I'm not going to swatch this because this is not one I'm going to keep. I have this in my collection and I have swatched it before in the past. And it is an amazing palette as far as colors and the way that they perform and the pigment and everything. Yeah. And, put a brown with it or maybe even a silver or, something to go with it. But it's a great little companion palette. And then, of course, their eyeshadow primer is very, very effective. And this is 12 milliliters. Let me just pop it out so y'all can see what it looks like. And it's in the shade, it's called Color 2, which is like a really light goldish kind of a peach color. So it would work even with fair skin like mine. But if you had tan skin or darker skin, it would help the pigments to show up on your eyelids because it is fairly light. It's not like a white primer, but it's like like a flesh colored primer, about the color of my skin tone, maybe a little bit darker. So anyway, 12 milliliters. This will last a while, especially with Juvia's Place because all their stuff is so full coverage. Their foundation, concealer, eyeshadow primer, all that stuff is full coverage with them. So it makes a really nice kit. And, you could toss in a single eyeshadow and an eyeshadow brush with this and you got, maybe a lip product or something, you got a really nice giveaway. Okay, and then the lip is from the Nude Mauves. It's a velvety matte. I love the Nude Mauves. They're my favorite from Juvia's as far as their mauve matte lipsticks. And this is called 2020, which is so pretty. It's like a plummy pink. And look at the shape of this bullet, y'all. It makes application so easy because of the triangular shape. You got this pointed tip right here. Then you've got the triangle. And then, of course, you got the, sculpted edges. Anyway, just a really pretty lipstick. Love this color. Whoever gets this is going to love it too. So anyway, that's for a giveaway also. And I may just put all this stuff together. I don't know. And then this lip balm is in the flavor peppermint. Now, Ruth, I believe you won some lippies from me a while back. Was there a lip balm in that lip package? Here's the component. And this is like a clear color. That tornado was yesterday, Jen. So it's far, far away now. The whole state of Tennessee pretty much was under a watch, but I don't think it touched down here. Did somebody say today was it Dresden? Is where a tornado touched down at, babe? Was that what Priscilla said?
So. I think that's what she said.
Yeah, so didn't you win a purple from the Nubian collection, a purple lippy, Ruth? But you did get a balm. So what flavor was your balm, or what scent? Clarksville, Dresden, Fort Campbell. Clarksville. Leanne marked herself safe. I saw that. So Leanne lives in Clarksville, our daughter. So anyway, peppermint. So you got the peppermint one. So does it taste like peppermint or does it just smell like peppermint? It smells like peppermint for sure, but I don't know if it tastes like peppermint. I like the Lip Smackers lip balms, y'all, because they taste good. So, but these are nice. Okay, and then that particular day when I was placing an order for the mystery bag, I decided to pick up some of their lip glosses because they had the Lip Reflect Gloss Bundle on sale. And so I got 4 lip glosses for $14. And I didn't have very many of their lip glosses. If Carmex has flavors too. Oh, cool. And I know that, is it Burt's Bees? I think Burt's Bees has some really nice lip balms too. They're actually tinted. They have some tinted ones. Okay, so this one is Caramel Rose. It's the darkest one that I received in this lip bundle. And there's a safety seal around each one of these, so I'm not going to bust it open. I'm going to leave it sealed for now. But their lip glosses are, they do have pigment in them. These ones right here, but I don't think it's like, too dark. And this one's called Sis. I love Carmex, y'all. I use it all the time. I have a tub in the bathroom right now. And this is like a mauve colored one. Isn't that cute, y'all? It's named after me, Sis. It's not Sis Fantastic, but it's Sis. So that's pretty. And it'd be good over the lipstick, I think. Okay, and this one's called Kiss Me. I just have the regular Carmex. You think the glosses are a wash of color? And this one is like a mauve pink. So it's lighter than the one named Sis. Which that's pretty nude. That's kind of like the color of my natural lips. Oh yeah, any kind of fruit. I just love fruit flavored stuff. I remember as a teenager we had those what were they called? Lip smacker roll-on lip glosses, and they were real clear and shiny and glossy, and you just wanted to practically eat the stuff right off your lips. Okay, and this one's called Barely There. Yeah, Amazon. Hey Kelly, how are you doing? And this is like the lightest pink one of all. So I'd probably have to wear this over something that had pigment in it. It's almost like a flesh colored one. So I'm trying out Amazon Prime for 1 month, y'all, through January the 6th. So I've got free shipping on an order, and I did watch a free Prime movie. When was it? Yesterday or the day before one? Just getting ready for bed. You thought you'd stop in and say hello? Well, hello. Hello to you. All right, so there's the lip glosses. This is from their Lip Reflect gloss. So when it says Lip Reflect, it does sound like, you know, that they're going to be kind of sheer. Anyway, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, I'm planning on keeping these ones right here because I don't have any of these in my collection. So we'll see. When I get time, I'll open them up and use them. I don't have that many lip glosses in my lip gloss box for Lip Hooray. In fact, I was just about at a place where I was going to have to take everything I've already used and put it back in the box just so that I would have enough lip glosses to continue on with the rest of my lip liners. And I have a ton of lipsticks that I haven't even tried for Lip Hooray. So I am going to continue with that series after the first of the year. Okay, and then I got a stack of palettes, and some of these that I purchased were, I got several of them. So, but I'm just going to show you like one, one each, one palette from. I'm not going to show you all that I purchased. I'm just going to show you the individual, the ones that y'all know what I'm saying. I can't hardly spit it out for some reason. You save a lot by using it. They were going to charge me $14.99 a month, and I don't spend $14.99 a month in shipping to actually warrant the purchase. And there's so many movies and other things to watch that are free, on other apps, and I don't know. I didn't feel like my lifestyle really warranted the purchase. So, but I did want to try it for free for 30 days, since it's Christmas season and I am doing some shopping online. Okay, I'm going to break the tape on these palettes here that I'm fixing to show y'all because I think you want to see the shades. I'm trying to think of what I saw the other night on Prime. I can't remember now. I've slept since then. It's hard for me to remember. Today's been a big day, y'all. We've had a lot going on today. Yeah, if you shop a lot on Amazon, I mean, I could probably shop more on Amazon than what I do. I just, Amazon has everything nowadays. Okay, I got the Fula palette. I got several of these because I tell you what, y'all, this is the one that I've traveled with the most this year. And I love this little palette. It's so much fun. You can make so many different looks with it. And it's got so many pretty colors that you can mix and match and swap around with. And I just love this palette. There's duochromes, there's a multi-chrome, there's 5 shimmers and 4 mattes. And so for my favorite palette of the year to travel with, this has been it. And I thought maybe some of you might feel the same way, if you had it. So anyway, there's greens, blues, purples, reds, oranges. There's a transition color here. There's a gold. This is a duochrome, which has, I don't know how to describe it. This is another duochrome right here. But this goes good with the green. It goes good with the brown. It goes good with the orange. I love this one right here. It goes good with the blues and the greens. But you can also wear it with that purple. Of course, gold goes with everything. It's a really pretty, makes some really pretty looks. If you like color. So, anyway, I've swatched this before in the past. It's a unique color story. I don't have anything in my collection that's like it. And because it is so small, the only thing I wish is that I wish it had a mirror. Because it doesn't have a mirror, I have to carry another mirror with me, as I travel. But keep in mind, this palette is not bubble wrapped. It just slides right in the box without any kind of bubble wrapping. It's the only palette from Juvia's place that I've ever seen them do this. And then they had this one on sale also. I mean, it was a steal. So I bought several of these as well. And that's the Allure 3 palette. Which would be a great companion palette to go with the I Live, I Love that I just showed y'all a while ago that came in the Black Friday mystery bag. Anyway, this is what she looks like. Now, Jen, you would like this. I'm telling you, this one right here makes the color story makes a lot of sense because of all the neutrals. You got a really light peach, a really pretty orange. There's that brown, there's a gold, there's, a transition color. And then you got this pop of blue. And if you put this together as a companion palette with the I Live, I Love, then bam, you've got looks for days and days because of the bluish greens and the reds that are in that palette. And these neutrals that are in here will help anchor that palette down. And this, it looks gold right here on camera, but it's a duochrome. It has copper in it. So it goes good with the brown and the orange. So I don't know if I can turn it to where y'all can see the copper. There it is right there. See it? See? And this brown gets really dark. I mean, it's a really dark brown. It like takes the place of a black, really. But there's the copper right there. You see it? Super awesome palette. Love this palette, and it's so practical, you know, for the neutral lover. And if you're looking for a pop of color, you've got that pop of blue there. And then you've got the orange and the peach, you know, which warm things up real nice. And this was right now they're selling these, I think for, I want to say $6 right now. So that's like $1 an eyeshadow. But I got them like for $3 a piece. And so I stocked up. Because to me, this is a really practical palette. And a lot of people like neutrals, you know. I mean, they like a pop of color, but they like those neutrals because, and I'm the same way. It's like the best of of everything when you mix a shimmer with a matte neutral and then have a pop of color. Yeah, the blue's really super pretty. This, where is that other packing slip? I don't remember ordering this. So, but anyway, this is the Vanessa Juvia's Place collab palette. That's what the packaging looks like. And I have all these that I'm showing y'all tonight in my collection already, my personal collection. All this stuff that I'm showing you is stuff I've stocked up on for giveaways. Anyway, this is what she looks like. Super pretty. Love the gold, line. There's just the vanilla, just gorgeous. And again, we have some really pretty neutrals. Got this cranberry red, this beautiful orange, this neutral brown. Then we have this pop of shimmer here, got this dark brown here. And this is like a duochrome. It's like a multi-chrome. It's got several colors like splotched in there. There's a hint of pink, there's a hint of white, and then there's like a shimmery mauve kind of shade in there. And that just kind of pulls a lot of things together. So anyway, 4 mattes, 2 shimmers. One of them's a multi-chrome. But you just want to take your brush and just swirl it in there. You know what I mean? And this one, this is a duochrome. It's got like pink and see, there's like a gold. And then when you turn it this way, you can see the pink. Y'all see that? So it goes good either with the brown and the orange together or with, the pink, that cranberry pink. It just goes with both of them. This is a really pretty palette. It makes some really pretty looks. And again, neutrals with pop of color and some pretty shimmers. Yeah, break it out and use it. Ruth, these colors right here would look pretty on you with your complexion and your eye and hair color. I love a good berry eye look with blue eyes. I just think it's so pretty. Jen, are you saying you don't have anything from Juvia's Place at all? Oh my gosh. Girl, make sure you enter my giveaways because you could win something and finally get to try it. It's so affordable. They are so pigmented. These larger palettes, these ones that I'm fixing to show you right here that are this size, Their non-pan palettes will last forever because the pans are so big, you know, and I got them for a steal. I was really fortunate to catch that sale. There's been some years in times past where I don't know if I jumped the gun and shopped too early or what, but when it came to Black Friday, it seemed like I was having to wait till I had some money before I could actually do any Black Friday shopping. So this year I purposed in my heart like a month ahead. Save your money, Lori, for Black Friday. And I got organized. Okay, this is the Warrior 3 by Juvia's. And this whole series, the Warrior series, is so fun. Oh, yeah, it applies well. It's so pigmented. It's just so affordable. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Does that not scream fun, fun? Tons of fun. So this palette right here is pretty amazing because you've got primary colors. You've got red. You've got yellow. You know, you've got, you know, these blues down here. This is like a bluish gray. It's almost like a country bluish gray. You got orange, you got green, you got purple, you got pink. And when you can mix and match. You know, when you start mixing colors from Juvia's, these palettes will surprise you. They will surprise you with how beautiful the looks turn out when you start mixing colors. Just, they have blown me away so many times. Yeah, isn't that the prettiest pink shade? And it goes so good with the blue. It goes really good with the purple. It goes really good with the green. You know, for a sunset look, you could mix it with the yellow and the orange. It's just, you know, there's so many different directions that you can go with these colored palettes. But I think it's interesting that they've got all this color, but then they've got 3 different types of blue down here. This is a matte. This is a shimmer. And it's gorgeous. And then this is like a satin finish, and it's a bluish gray. And so everything in this palette is matte except for these 2 right here. So no matter what look you create, you're going to want to use one of these 2 probably on the lid, depending on, you know, what you put together. I like to mix the blues and the green together. You know, for almost like a turquoise kind of a look. It's so much fun. I've made accidental eye looks by mixing colors you wouldn't think would work together. Yes, that's what I mean. Exactly. And all the names sound like they came from Africa. Like Nzinga, Jarawa, Congo, Gola, Masai. You know, they're so African American sounding or African sounding. Okay, so anyway, that's the Warrior 3. Super fun palette, especially if you're if you love color. You going to bed, babe?
Yep.
Okay, 2 more, y'all. Then we have the Festival palette. year before last, I think it was year before last, I made it a point to collect from Juvia's place, and I placed several orders, probably about one a month, sometimes two, depending on if they were having like mystery bag sale or whatever. And that's what I did. I just focused on collecting from that one brand all year long. And so I have all of these. Now this is a really cute palette. It looks like, you know, the court jesters or some kind of clown look. You know what I mean? Yeah, I could do it with my outfit now, Jen. I sure could. All right, now here is the festival palette. And again, we have primary colors. We have the blue, we have the yellow, we have the red, but this time we have white, and we have this like charcoal gray. And then there's a couple of flesh tones. One's peach and one's more neutral. And then you got a pop of pink and a pop of orange. And this is super fun. And so you could use that charcoal gray and that white to either darken things up or to mute things out or to brighten things up. And so those colors, the black and the white, make the palette really versatile. And then, of course, primary colors, when you mix them, you know, you're going to get new colors. So when you mix blue and yellow, you get green. When you mix blue and red, you get purple, which goes good with the pink. So it's just fun. It's just fun, super fun. And this yellow here is not a typical yellow. It looks yellow in the pan, but when you apply it, it's like a mustardy yellow, which has like some brown in it, and it makes a great transition color, especially with these other warm shades, these pinks and these oranges and the red. And then if you wanted to go on the cooler side of things, you could use this one as a transition color, you know, and go in with like the blue and the black and the white, you know, and maybe even the pink, you know, however you wanted to create a look. So anyway, it's a fun one. And this one down here in the corner, it looks pretty neutral, but actually it has a bit of shimmer to it. The reflect is gold. So you could actually use this as a highlighter as well. This is my favorite transition color, though, in the palette, this peach. Excuse me. I don't know if y'all can see the shimmer on that gold, but anyway, it's really pretty. And it goes really good with the mustardy yellow, too. So if you wanted to do like peach and, you know, darken it up with the red, you know, or go in with the mustardy yellow and then use the red like in the outer V and then put that gold on the lid, you'd have a really warm eye look. It'd be beautiful. The yellow is okay, but I hate bright yellow eyeshadows. Huh, I do too. I like a mustardy yellow though. And I like those greenish yellow ones. They're fun. I have Violet Voss, Sunset, and Purple palette and other palettes. None have orange. What? How can they call it a sunset palette and not have an orange? That does not make any sense to me. Of course, those pinky purplish type tones look really good in sunset looks too, I think. Okay, so that one was the festival. And the outer packaging kind of suggests, you know, some of the colors that are inside, you know, with the orange, the black, and the white, the mustardy yellow, you know, that neutral color. See their two-toned faces. One's white, one's half white, and one half is neutral. It's fun. It's fun the way that they think everything through. The packaging, the whole bit. It's the purple one, whatever that is. It might not be the sunset. I love Violet Voss. I love her formulas. I love the way that they perform. I just love her eyeshadows. My eyes itching. Okay, here's the last one, y'all. This is the Zulu palette by Juvia's. Now, Alice Lynn and I did a collab with this palette a while back. And I'll have to pull that video up and see what I did because I can't remember exactly what look I created with this palette. It seems like I used the blue and the green. I'm not sure. But anyway, here's the packaging. It's really cool. It looks like there's like a holographic glow to it. See it? That prism that shows up right there. And there's one girl in the front, and then there's like two in the back. And their images are like faded, kind of, sort of. That's the only way I know how to describe it. So, but check this palette out, y'all. And again, these pans are huge. I can't remember what I did with this palette. I don't know if I used the reds and the brown. And I was thinking maybe next time I came in, I would use the greens, but I don't know. I have to go back and watch that video. And then I need to pull this palette out again. This is a good one to use for Christmas because of the reds. And then if you wanted to pull in a green, you could use this one in the middle, which it's kind of a yellowish green, but it would really work for Christmas, I think. So anyway, this one again is mostly mattes. This is a shimmer, and these two right here, the green and the blue, are shimmers, and the rest of them are mattes. Super fun. And again, if you love color, this is more of a royal blue that leans kind of purplish. And so as far as a primary color is concerned, this palette right here has the best, deep dark blue in it. And then the primary red, and then the primary yellow. So, and again, a color story that you would not think would work, but it does. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I did. It seems like I used this shimmer here, and I might have used like the brown and the orange and the red. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'll have to pull that video up. I need to figure out what I did and then pull the palette out again and work with it again. Anyway, it'd be a good one for Christmas, I don't know what they've got in stock today. I haven't checked their website today, but I do know that there is a sale going on. They've got the 6-pan palettes are $6 right now. And I'm not sure what these larger ones costs. But anyway, juviasplace.com, y'all. So that was my haul. What do y'all think? Awesome. So I'm pleased with it. And like I said, I have some more Juvia's Place over there on the couch. It was another order that I placed a while back that I just haven't unboxed yet. But what I showed you tonight is what I purchased on Black Friday. And I mean, I spent some money, but it wasn't like, if you were to pay full retail price, without it being on sale, I would have spent a small fortune. But I mean, I got the stuff like half off the clearance price. It was crazy good. I couldn't pass it up. I was like, I don't care if I already have all these or not. These are perfect for giveaways. And I'm all the time doing giveaways. So I stocked up just for that purpose. And like I said, the only thing really that I'm going to keep out of all this are these lip glosses from the Lip Reflect Gloss Bundle. And what did I say I got these for? $18? 4 of them for $18? I think that's what I got them for. Let me check that packing slip. I don't even know what I did with the packing slip now. Here it is. $14. I got all 4 of those lip glosses for $14. So $3.50 a piece. And the Allure 3 eyeshadow palettes were $3 each. So I got 6 of those for $18. You can't even hardly buy one palette for $18 nowadays. Hey, Sue Ellen, how you doing? You've been lurking? Aren't they fun? Aren't they fun little palettes? Oh my gosh. Y'all, I can't get over how light my hair looks tonight. Okay, I've got to take this makeup off, y'all, and do some skincare. But let's continue to chat with one another. I've had this makeup on since like 9 o'clock this morning. And it's really not a whole lot of makeup. I just used like 5 or 6 products. That was it. But I am going to do a double cleanse and exfoliate. I'm going in with the micellar water. Sylvia, you've been lurking too, watching on your TV? It's easier to just sit and watch than it is to comment, isn't it? Especially with the TV. We don't have a TV, so I can't, throw it up on my TV. I'm just going to get my eyebrows and stuff off first thing. Y'all make sure and watch Tuesday's video when it comes out, please. And you'll get to see that Per Cosmetics bestseller bundle that I hauled last week. You'll get to see that in action because that's what I actually put on my face today. And I added a couple of products to what came in that little bag, because there was no eyebrow pencil and there was no eyeliner. So anyway, I wanted a more complete look than what it gave me. But I did not use any foundation today. Did not put on, any powder, setting powder, none of that stuff. No eyeshadow. I just real simple, easy makeup look. 10 minutes. I'm going to try to keep up with you YouTube watching this week. Last week was so rough. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm missing some of y'all on my videos and the comments and stuff. I haven't seen Valerie in a week or two. Let's see, who else am I missing? I'm missing Janet. I was just thinking about that yesterday. I was like, there's several people that used to watch all of my videos. I mean, every single video that just haven't been watching here lately in the last few months. And there's about 3 of y'all that normally watch my videos that haven't had a chance to watch my videos in about a month or 2. This eyeliner, y'all, is stout. It came from MAC, and I love it. I mean, it stays on all day long. It's waterproof. It ain't budging. And so anyway, you got to really get in there and, with your makeup remover and get it off. But I'm trying to be gentle. Oh, my eyes. Oh, me too, Ruth. The liners, everything from MAC, their eyeshadow, oh my gosh, everything that I've ever used from MAC has been the bomb. I have one thing I have not tried from MAC that I really want to try, and that's their foundation. I really would like to go like in a department store where they have a MAC counter and have, you know, the person behind the counter help me with my shade. Because a lot when you go to buy foundations from other brands, you could tell them what shade you wear in MAC, the brand MAC brand, and they know exactly where to go on their, you know, in their whatever brand they're selling. Anyway, sometimes when I buy foundations, I get them too neutral. Sometimes when I buy them too yellow. It's just hard. Buying foundation is hard. I think I have like peach colored skin, which has some yellow in it. But it's not like an olive yellow. It's like a pinky yellow. But I can't, if I go too yellow, then I look weird. Okay, that's pretty good right there. So, do you know what shade? Do y'all know what shade you wear in MAC? Anybody here? I have no idea. No idea whatsoever. I've got other foundations that I absolutely love. Love the formula, love the color. I love CC creams. And usually, like in the Yensa or those type of brands, I wear light and neutral. I've never used MAC either. All right, let me set this water right here. I'm just going to moisten my face, and I'm going to go in with that Freeman Polishing Black Gel Mask Sugar Scrub again, because this was amazing. I love the way it does my skin. And I have reordered it because I like it so much. I got it on sale this week on Amazon for like $3 and something, which was great for 6 ounces. So I thought, well, I got another one coming. I'll just go ahead and use this. So, but it says to, dampen your face first. So, and I don't have a silicone mask over here next to where I'm sitting. So I'm just going to apply this with my fingertips. And it's kind of gross looking, really, because it's so dark. But the charcoal is amazing. And it mops up the oil, but it doesn't over dry the skin. It's really good even for sensitive skin. But y'all know I have combination. And one thing I discovered about using this last week, though, is it will cling to dry patches. So make sure you moisten your face good. There's a hair. I got to get that out of the way. You haven't used foundation? Oh, you switched to Dior? Boy, that's bougie, ain't it? I have never used Dior much of anything Dior. I think maybe I had one lipstick that came from Allure. But it's for combination skin. I heard that Dior is one of the best. I just saw a video on that yesterday, as a matter of fact. Okay. Okay, the key to this mask, y'all, it only takes like 5 or 10 minutes. And you don't even have to let it sit if you don't want to. But the key is taking a cloth and, working it around the skin. I'm getting this stuff everywhere. Let me rinse off my fingers. The Forever foundation goes on like a dream. Oh, I bet. Now, do you apply it with a brush or a sponge or what, Ruth? You just use translucent powder? Okay. I know several people like that. That's the way Mary Catherine Loves Cats likes to do. She likes to just put on powder. And Leanna Dalton, she likes to wear powder foundation. That's what she uses. All right, I'm just going to go right in, y'all, and start scrubbing. Use a sponge. I got an airbrush, y'all. I mean, not an airbrush. It's called I guess that's what it is. Anyway, it's like a diffuser for foundation where you airbrush your foundation onto your skin. And I mean, it's a nice one. Alice Lynn gave it to me in my birthday box. I don't know if y'all saw that video. It was kind of long. It was 40 minutes long, but she packed that box just full of stuff. And I just really enjoyed unpacking it all, and I took my time, and I just filmed the whole thing because I wanted her to be able to see my reaction on all the products that she sent. And I don't usually upload videos that are that long. I usually trim them down, but I just let the tape roll and I uploaded it. I think it took me like 2.5 hours to upload it all when I finally got, filmed and edited. I didn't edit much, but anyway, I saved it. But anyway, it was one of the last things that I opened because she had it in the bottom of the box. And it was some kind of a Asian brand name, Jitsu, or I don't know what it was. Really fancy. Really beautiful system. I just used the brush that comes with the powder. There you go. I got a new puff in the Makeup Revolution advent calendar. It's one of those puffs that's triangle shaped. And you just put your fingers underneath the ribbon, and that pointed tip on, from the triangle, you can get right in there and set that concealer, and you can use the tip for those hard to reach places around your eyes and your your nose, your mouth, all that. So this is a sugar scrub, and the gel keeps your face from drying out. And then, of course, the charcoal detoxes the pores, and the sugar exfoliates. So it's like they call it a dual action, smoothing skin, mask scrub. And I love it. And, but you want to be gentle as you're scrubbing your face, especially before the sugar has a chance to kind of dissolve down some. You know what I mean? Because you can, if you're too harsh, you could actually wind up with these little microscopic tears in your skin if you rub too hard. And you don't want to do that. I developed dry patches on the sides of my face, same place as yours. Right through here, you mean? Fun, fun. Just keeping that moisturizer going. Hyaluronic acid, serums, moisturizers, all that stuff. There's an airbrush thingy I see on infomercial that you buy foundation and stuff for. Yeah, that's what this is. You can use it for, it says foundation, serums, essences, anything like that. And if it's thick, if it's a thicker type product, you can still use it. You just have to, add a little water. So I guess you need to make sure it's a water-based product, whatever you are going to thin out, because if you're going to add water to it, you wouldn't want to add water to something that's like oil-based. Then it would get really, funky. Anyway, I just keep going in until all the sugar is dissolved and I've rinsed it all off my face and, gotten it all out of my hairline, and make sure any that's gotten like stuck in a certain place around my nose and eyes that it comes up. It's so weird. They showed up one day uninvited. Well, that's pretty much what happened to me too. It's like one day I looked in the mirror and I noticed these lines going right through there. I was like, when did you appear? I don't remember inviting you to the party. You are not welcome. Go away. That's the one, Luminous. Well, the one that she gave me, now I've never used anything like this before, so I'm going to have to read the booklet on how to put it all together. But there's like this cup thing that sits on the top. It almost looks like a pipe you smoke or something. Anyway, but that's what holds the product. And then it goes through the whatever you call it, dispenser, and I think you squeeze something and it sprays out. And I don't know how people keep from getting it all in their hair and all over their clothes and everything. I guess you kind of have to hold it close to your face. But anyway, I'm on a learning curve with it since I've never used one. But it'll be fun to try. And who knows what the foundation, they say airbrushed foundation is like the best because you have the thinnest application of makeup, and you can even use full coverage foundations, and yet it'll still make a thin application, and your skin will look like skin even though it's fully covered, if that makes any sense. Have y'all ever used anything like that before? Yeah, that's the thing. The one that she sent me, I think I can use most any foundation with it. Okay, so my face is like squeaky clean. Can y'all hear that? It's like squeaky, rubbery clean. Okay. I'm not going to use vitamin C on my skin tonight because I want to use some retinol. It applies evenly so it looks more natural. I've never tried Luminous. Is expensive. Oh, I can imagine. Anyway, the one she sent me, y'all, is like a dark green color. It's not Luminous, I can tell you that right now. Anyway, I think it's a Korean skincare. The smell coming from this box, y'all, all this skincare I've got in here is amazing. Oh, I meant to tell y'all, I've been using this leave-in conditioner at night, and you do not have to worry about trying to rinse it out. Even the next morning, your hair's dry. It just soaks right into your hair, and you can just comb or brush your hair the next morning as usual and not have to. It just adds some. It's called Dream Routine Overnight Hydration Treatment by Amika, and I found this on Ipsy, the full size, for I think $12. Anyway, I picked it up. It should be in my add-ons when I get it all. So anyway, I'm going to add a little of this. They say to use a dime-sized amount, so that's what I've been doing. I just put it in the ponytail part and just kind of run my fingers through it. Hey, Melissa. Yes, you made it. Yeah, I'm still on. I did show my haul, and I just got through cleaning my face, and now I'm fixing to do some skincare. But right now I'm putting a hair mask in my hair. It's a leave-in hair mask. Hyaluronic. It's a hydration treatment. And I can just feel the strands of hair just drinking this up. So I'm trying some stuff. I'm just trying to, bring some moisture into my hair to help keep it from falling and breaking and all, split ends. Did you get your Walmart winter box? Cool. This came, let's see, Jen probably can remember. I have to remember. I can't remember if this came in the last Allure box or anyway, it was in one of the subscriptions here recently. But Jen may remember. Hey, did you guys know that elephants eat trees, fallen trees, broken down trees? So your Christmas tree, if you get a live Christmas tree and you don't know what to do with it, and you just don't want to burn it up or just throw it out somewhere, you can actually take it to the zoo and give it to the zookeeper to feed the elephants. Because they like to eat Christmas trees. Isn't that weird? I never knew that. I never pictured in my mind an elephant with a big tree, trying to consume it. Yeah, I have a lot of split ends too, Melissa, and that's what my problem is. I think my hair's been breaking off because I got a lot of split ends and it's dry. So I'm going to trim it more regularly, and it grows fast anyway. And I'm going to try this hydration treatment for a few months and see if, see what kind of difference it makes. But these products appeal to me from Amika. They have a whole line on this hydration line, shampoo, conditioner, the whole bit. Okay, I'm going to use retinol tonight. I'm going to use a lip product. I'm going to use this peptide moisturizer. I'm going to use this eye cream here and this serum here. Okay, this is what I'm going to do tonight. I just bought Dove for damaged hair too. They do after Christmas collection of real trees here, which is nice. That's cool. Okay, y'all, I've been stuck on this. It's from Flannery. It's called the Lily Bloom Hyaluronic Vivifying Serum. I got this in an Allure box about a month ago, maybe 2 months now. Bougie product. It's worth like $80. And I just love it. And so I'm just going to apply a light, thin layer of this just to help bring back some moisture to the skin before I put this retinol on. And then I'll go, the final layer will be another layer of moisturizer. I've got another moisturizer I'm going to use. L'Oreal has, that doesn't surprise me, Jen. L'Oreal has everything. They own so many makeup companies. They're like a makeup giant. And there's actual brands that are dupes for the actual products that, from the cheaper brands that they owned that are same ingredients, pretty much the exact same thing as some of the more bougie products that they. Anyway, love this stuff, y'all. Amazing. Okay, and then we have from Caudalie, it's the eye cream. It's called Premier Crew. Just a little sample. I'm just going to use a little bit of this. It's got a little bit of a tint to it. And it reflects light really well. So it's just a really nice cream for under the eyes. And I'm going to carry it on around. And just tap it in around the crow's feet and right down here where the bag of the eye is. Amazing. Yeah, I'm trying to think of the brands that they own. They own so many different brands. Don't they own Wet and Wild? I want to say Estee Lauder. Anyway, they own a bunch of stuff. You could Google it probably and find out. Just put a little more right here in the corner. This feels really good, y'all. Caudalie has some really nice creams. And this has a cooling sensation to it. Which, if your eyes are irritated or dry in any way, this is just so comforting. I just feel my skin just soaking this up. That's why I keep applying more. Janet, hello, my dear. How are you? It's good to see you. I see you're still awake. My husband went to bed. He couldn't take it no more. Bless his heart. He's on that crazy work shift, where you get up at 1:30 in the morning. He has to be on the floor at 3 a.m. But today and tomorrow are his days off. But still, his body's like, used to that. He stayed up till 9. That's as far as he can make it. Lancome, Maybelline, NYX, Pureology. There you go. See how that eye cream just brightened the under eyes, y'all? If you prep the skin really good and use a good eye cream like that has a bit of a tint to it, you can get away with not using concealer. For those no makeup days. All right, well, I'll let that soak in. I'm going to use this Bali Balm Sweet Orange and Coconut Lip Treatment. It's a lip balm lip treatment. They own CeraVe. See, that doesn't surprise me. Did you say Kyle's? They own Kyle's? There's no telling who all they own. They're definitely not indie brands. Janet, I received a card from you as well. I haven't opened it yet. I was going to do it on film. So I'll probably film that one day this week. CeraVe isn't on here. All right, now I'm going to go in with this retinol. It's from Medic 8. It's a crystal retinol night serum. Here's what the packaging looks like. I've only used this once. It looks like I've used it a dozen times the way that it's sucked in. Anyway, it's a 1 ounce package. And it does have a pump. So, and it's kind of an orange color. Let me just try that little amount right there and see what happens. We'll just spread the wealth here. And if that's not enough, I can always go in with more. Keratase. My granddaughter spent the weekend rearranging my tree ornament. She's only 2. What, she didn't like the way you had them on the tree? Or was she just playing? I think I need more. More is more, right, y'all? Let me get into these dry places here. And right around the temple. L'Oreal owns 36 brands. Now, see, I told you they're a makeup giant. They own a bunch of stuff. Now she was just playing with them all. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so I'm going to stop there when it comes to the retinol. I used 2 pumps, and I focused most of it on the cheeks and the forehead. And I went around the eyes a little bit. And I think this came in an Allure box as well. Some of the best skincare comes in Allure. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to let that soak in for a minute before I go on with moisturizer. Now I'm going to use this cuticle and nail cream from Pomade. It's a cuticle and nail cream. Are you using on the iPad? I love my iPad. That's cool. I like them because they have a touch screen and they're just so easy to carry around, and use. My cuticles are super dry. I've already been working on them some today, but they're still dry tonight. So I'm going to go in pretty liberally with this cream. I put a dot on every finger, and now I'm just going to work it in. Are you making cookies? Oh, cool. La Roche. Yeah. Redken. How about that? Redken is a hair product line. What is La Roche? Is that skincare? Yeah, bougie skincare. No wonder I'm not familiar with it. I don't use a whole lot of bougie stuff unless it comes in like one of my boxes. Yeah, it does help your nails grow. You keep them hydrated. Oh, this smells awesome, y'all. There's like a eucalyptic kind of a invigorating type scent to this. Anyway, I'm just using what's left over and rubbing it onto my hands. La Roche Posay. Yeah. Now I have some products from La Roche Posay. It's sold at Walmart. You like the wrinkle cream? I like their stuff too. There's a sheen that this cuticle cream leaves on your hands, your skin, but it soaks right in. It doesn't. It's not a greasy feeling kind of cream, but it does. It feels rich though. You are such a great sight for sore eyes, Lori. Oh, well, thank you. It's good to see you too, sweetheart. I missed you. I've missed you this last few weeks. I guess since Thanksgiving. You've been busy though, working, taking care of your family, preparing for the holidays, decorating. Okay, I'm going to use a little hand cream now. This is the jasmine and rose, but I'm going to use it for more than just my hands. I'm going to go up my elbows and my arms with it. This came in the Walmart Beauty Space box from the fall box that I got. My winter one has shipped. I got the email notification. I'm expecting it this week, and I'm anxious to see what I get in it. It's the $7.99 box. The Beauty Space one was $12.99, and I really enjoyed it. But the one for winter is just a regular $7.99 box. So, are you making like almond thumbprint cookies with the cherry in the middle, or what kind of thumbprint cookies are you making? I want cookies too. I asked my husband to pick up some snacks from the Dollar Tree. Y'all, the other day when he stopped on his way home from work to get a few things that I needed, for my mail that I mail out. And I said, they've got snacks on sale there. Pick up some snacks. He came home, y'all, with like 5 bags of candy. I mean, candy. I'm talking about chocolates. It's like the last thing in the world I need to be snacking on is a bunch of chocolates. Anyway, I couldn't resist. I had to eat 3 of the chocolate mint bells that he bought. But that's it. I haven't really been snacking on too much chocolate. Yeah, and even Ralph Lauren. Think about that. Ralph Lauren's pretty bougie. I mean, it all these brands that they own. It's like the game Monopoly. It's like companies that are, going out of business or whatever. L'Oreal just steps in and buys them. Terry sounds like my husband. Candy first and then maybe other snacks. I have to, Melissa. I do not need to gain any more weight. I mean, and this is the time of year when it happens because of the holidays, you know? So, but a snack for me, a good snack for me would be like peanut butter and crackers, or I eat fruit and yogurt. Sometimes I eat chips, which isn't all that great, but sometimes I just crave something salty. And, you know, I need, if I do make cookies this year, I'm probably going to use stevia just to cut down on the sugar. But I tell you, it's really hard for me to resist homemade marshmallow chocolate fudge with nuts, with walnuts. I love, love, love that stuff. And fruitcake. I love fruitcake. There's fruitcake in the refrigerator right now. I haven't opened it yet, and he won't eat it. But he didn't buy just one of those. He bought 2 of them. I don't need 2. I need to send one of them out in a giveaway. Okay, so now I'm going to use this Healthy Renew Night Cream by Cetaphil. It's got peptides in it. So this is going to be my moisturizer tonight. I've never had fruitcake. Oh my God. I'm going to fall over dead. You've never had fruitcake. Oh my word, Melissa. Fruitcake, it's an old-fashioned thing. It really is. It's a tradition. Like my generation, my mother's generation, my grandmother's generation, it's like fruitcake is one of those things. If you make it homemade, it takes a while and it's such a treat. And people used to make them and give them away in round cookie tins as a gift for their friends, for Christmas. Okay, I'm just going to put on a thin layer and I want to just spread it around real good. I should make some fruitcake. Yeah. But not everybody likes fruitcake. And see, that's the problem. I think a lot of people quit making it because some people just don't like it. But I love it. Oh my gosh, I love it. Yeah, it's a lot of sugar because you use candied cherries, the red ones and the green ones. And then there's dates. And what else is in it, y'all? Is there any figs in it? And then there's nuts and you soak it. Some fruit cakes are soaked with liquor even, but I don't like to make them like that. I like to make them without the liquor. But anyway, it's a real heavy, dense batter, but it sets up so nice. Why do I hear such crap talk and bashing on fruitcake? Because people are picky. They don't like that stuff. They don't like that old-fashioned stuff. Yeah, mincemeat. People don't like mincemeat. People don't like dates. They don't like figs. They don't like, the candied cherries. I mean, I think it's awesome. Yeah, it's either you hate it or you love it. It's kind of like, I don't know, licorice, I guess. It's like some people love it and some people hate it. But I mean, it's candy almost. It's really good. Okay, so I got a pretty nice glow going on here tonight. And that's the first time I've used retinol in a couple weeks. So I'm glad to get that on my skin. I need to use it a couple more times this week. And anyway, my skin feels awesome. I'm soft. My skin feels so soft. You're diabetic, yeah. Date nut bars, yeah, all that stuff. I love it all. Date balls. I mean, it's just amazing. Ain't it amazing what sweets can do? We love sugar. We are a country that loves sugar. Okay, y'all, I'm going to do my giveaway for tonight, my mask giveaway. Most of you know that I'm receiving Facery masks every month now as a subscription. So 2 of the masks in the package will be Facery masks, and then the other 2 will be, something else. And so if you're interested in my mask giveaway for tonight, type me in the comments and we will get this thing going. Oh, that's good. My son-in-law makes a lemon yogurt and honey pizza. It tastes heavenly. Oh, that sounds wonderful. Does he put fruit on it? Is it like a fruit pizza? Janet, Jan, Ruth, Melissa. I love fruit pizza made with cream cheese, and all kinds of fruit. And then you take a orange marmalade and you kind of nuke it in the microwave till it kind of melts down to like a syrup almost. And you take a pastry brush and you just use it as a glaze over all the fruit to keep it from turning colors. And anyway, the cream cheese is on this. You take cookie dough, like a sugar cookie, Pillsbury cookie dough out of the refrigerator section of the grocery store, and you set them so close together that it all comes together to make one giant cookie. And then you spread that whipped cream cheese on top of the cookie and then place all the fruit and then the orange marmalade. And let me tell you, at a party, it goes just like that. Every time I make it, it just disappears in no time. I love baklava. Baklava. Middle Eastern desserts. No fruit, but I ate a ton of it. It sounds yummy. Yeah, see, we get to talk about food every time, it seems like. By the way, Janet, I did eat most of the snacks that you sent me that came in that, the 4 boxes, the tier, and I saved the ribbon too. I thought the ribbon was really pretty. It was a fabric ribbon. It wasn't one of those paper silk type ribbons. It was a real fabric ribbon. So I saved it. Anyway, the only thing I didn't eat was the little, there was some taffy that was in there. And I gave that to my friend Vicky because she's a diabetic and she needed to have something in her purse sweet, to help her bounce back from those lows. You know how it is, Jen, when a diabetic needs to eat, but yet they can't stop and eat right then. They just need that to boost their glucose level up, and they'll eat a piece of candy to tie them through. Yeah, it was really good. Really good. I enjoyed it. Over the course of about 4 nights. Oh, you got a commercial? All right. Well, while the commercial plays, I'll wait and see if anybody else wants to get in on the giveaway. So far, I have 4 names. I have Janet, Jen, Ruth, and Melissa. I'm back. Okay. Good. Okay, let me find the envelope here. Sue Ellen and Sylvia, anybody else that's lurking in the background, this is your last chance to get in on this giveaway because I'm fixing to do the drawing. There's my drum roll. Yay, Ruth. I'm so glad you're here tonight, Ruth. I have missed you so much. Okay, let's do this. I've got a name. And it is Melissa. Melissa. Congratulations, Melissa. You are the winner. I got the pay version to lose the commercials, but I can't wait to get back to normal. Let's see. Yeah, YouTube Prime is convenient if you watch a lot of YouTube videos that have, that are monetized. So I think you've won from me once before, Melissa. Have you not? But anyway, if you would just go over to Instagram and type in your legal name and address for me. That way it'll be right. When I open it up, our conversation from before, it'll just be right there for me. And I will get this out in the mail to you this week. I still have to mail Mari's, and my winner from Saturday's drawing in Saturday's video, I'm going to have to mail that out too. Thank you. That just makes it so convenient for me just to be able to open up my phone and have it right there at my fingertips. I go back and forth, Janet. Sometimes the no commercials is a hassle, and I stop it for a while. Now, why? Y'all explain that to me. Why is the no commercials a hassle? How is that? Sometimes it messes up the video's audio and you have to go out and back in. Oh, I see. Bummer. Right. It costs dollars to be able not to have the commercials. But then there's that inconvenience, like Ruth was saying. That would be a hassle, especially if it happens several times in one video, like you're watching a movie or a game or something. Yeah. It's easier just to tap skip than it is to, and skip the ad than it is to go out and then come back in. Plus you save your money. We all like saving money, don't we? Look, I'm going to show y'all this lipstick. I dropped it a couple weeks back, and I was doing an Ipsy haul, and y'all didn't get to see. I showed it last week, but some of y'all weren't here last week, so I'm going to show it again tonight. Anyway, this is the lipstick that fell on the floor from Yensa, and it's in the shade Charm. So here's the component, and it just pops out. And it's this beautiful bright pink. It's like a summer pink, like a carnation pink. So anyway, I have this, I think, already, and I think it's open. I think I've used it. So I'm not going to swatch this, but I wanted to show it to y'all. I just think that's pretty pink color. I try to watch the commercials unless it's, unless they're like 7 minutes long, or, if it's only going to be like a minute or less, I'll just let them roll. But have y'all seen that cute little digital cartoon from Chick-fil-A? It's a story about this girl who learns how to show kindness and do good deeds. It's really cute. It's based off Christian principles. It's supposed to come out in the theaters or stream online or something. Well, Chick-fil-A is one of the few companies that's still closed on Sundays. And that's because, the owner is a Christian. Yeah, it's commercials, Melissa, on YouTube. They're advertising it on YouTube. I watched it all the way through too. It's so cool. Thank you, Janet. $9.99. Is that prophetic? $9.99. Oh, it's going to come out at Hobby Lobby too. There's no telling where it's going to be sold at. But anyway, it's cute. The dancing pair. Yep. She says, thank you. You're welcome. And thank you. Yeah, they are Christian too. So I have a friend, his name is Yusuf. I met him in Lexington, Kentucky, and he is in his 40s now, but I met him like 20 years ago when he was in his 20s, and he was working for Chick-fil-A then. And he's a believer. And so anyway, we became friends. And, we always talked about the Lord and stuff together. It was really cool. And he was sharing with me that he worked at Chick-fil-A. And I thought that was so awesome because I knew, what Chick-fil-A stood for. And he always, it's a great way. If you're a Christian and you want Sundays off, that's a great company to work for because they don't open on Sunday. So that means all their employees get Sundays off. And so anyway, but believe it or not, he is still today working for Chick-fil-A. He still works for Chick-fil-A. I think that's awesome. He has stuck with them all these years. It's what was allowed to send of the pair on the iPad. Oh, $9.99. The iPad allowed you to send $9.99 of the pair. Sorry, I'm jiggling my camera. I thought that's an unusual amount. Usually you make it even $5 or $10 or whatever. I love Chick-fil-A's chicken sandwiches. They are just so yummy. And it's just so simple. It's like this yummy bun, that's grilled with mayonnaise and pickle, and then of course that big piece of chicken. I just love their sandwiches. I think they're super yummy. I thought maybe you were trying to send me some sort of a prophetic message, with the numbers. I love their nuggets and soup. I haven't tried their soup. I like their waffle fries. That's awesome. There's a company here near where we live, and it's over in Pickwick, which is like the next town over, like 15 minutes from here. It's privately owned. The owner is a Christian. He has built his business up, helping people who have come out of prison, um, to have a second chance. And he gives them a job, and he mentors them, disciples them, and the whole bit. Anyway, it's called The Outpost, and they serve homemade pit barbecue. And they have this signature. I got the hiccups now. They have this signature dish made with waffle fries. Now, check it out, y'all. It's a platter of waffle fries and then the pit barbecue on top of that. And then they put a bunch of cheese on it. And then they squirt like 2 or 3 different sauces on there. They've got a red barbecue sauce, and then they've got like a white ranch sauce, and they just squirt that all. And then they take little sliced pickled jalapenos, and they just kind of place a half a dozen of those on the platter, and it's you would not believe how good it is. When you get all those flavors working together, it is like a party on the palate. So amazing. I don't prophesy equals Janet just gives love. uh, well, in Revelation chapter 19, it says that the testimony of Jesus Christ is the spirit of prophecy. So anytime you testify about what the Lord's done in your life, you're actually in the spirit of prophecy. So, I mean, if you were just having a conversation with a friend and saying, this is a prayer that God answered, or this is what God did in my life, or whatever, that is the spirit of prophecy right there. Isn't that cool? Pit barbecue. It is amazing. Listen, if y'all ever come down here, maybe someday it'll happen. But anyway, you have to eat at the Outpost. It's right there near the dam. It's called Pickwick Dam. Pickwick. Pickwick. It's all one word though. Pickwick. You had to grab the donuts. God made me a strong woman. See, there you go, right there. He does. He helps us. He helps us. He strengthens us. Prophecy has always scared me. Sissy Layla. Aw, you're so cute, Janet. Yeah. Be bold. Be bold. Jump over that chicken fence. Tell somebody what the Lord's done for you. I know you've told me a couple of things. You told me how you came really close to death, with you were almost septic. Isn't that what you told me? And the Lord brought you out of all that. We've been praying for you to gain weight, and God's helped you to gain weight. You're just doing so much better and feeling so much better. I mean, think where you were a couple years ago compared to where you are today. Yeah, share your testimony. That's the most powerful story you can tell is your testimony. Tell what he's done for you. I flatlined twice in coma and I weigh 124. Woohoo! And when you asked us to start, you shared with me in the chat one time that you needed to gain weight, and I asked you where you were. I think you were telling me that you weighed like 90 something pounds back then. And look at you now. You've gained like 30 pounds, 40 pounds. Oh my gosh. Wow. Do you have a little roll of fat now? Is there a tiny little roll of fat on your belly? That's about what my mother weighed. She kept her weight right at around 120, 125 pounds. But she was only 5'3" or 5'4". So she really didn't need to weigh any more than that. Love handles, yeah. You got some love handles to grab onto. I mean, think about that, y'all. I mean, she has come a long way. Look what God has done. And yes, prayer works. Woo. Yes, a pinchy roll. See? That's a testimony right there. Went from 80 pounds to being a little bit plump. Got a little pinchy roll on her belly. That's wonderful. That's just plumb wonderful. You're 5'2". See, that's a good weight for someone who's 5'2", I think. I'm sure your doctor agrees too. No, I don't need to order pizza from Domino's. I'll tell you what, I saw somebody, I watch their channel occasionally. He does these mukbangs. It's called Ruben Eats. And he had a Domino's pizza and I don't know, half a dozen of their wings. He was chowing down. I wasn't even hungry, but watching his video made me want pizza. Never doubted. Amen. That's faith working right there. I was believing God for you. Prayed for you all the time. I'm probably not done praying for you either. I love a good wing or a dozen. Huh? Let's just make a whole crock pot full. I haven't lived near a Domino's and doesn't. Listen, y'all, 2 blocks. I mean, not even that far. There's a Pizza Hut. Yes, I did, Janet. Yes, I did. And I shared you out too. I shared you out with some of my friends that I know that have the prayer of faith. Now y'all can help me pray for Alice. Alice Lynn. Sylvia's come through her chemo treatment. She felt good enough on Thanksgiving to cook a great big dinner for her whole family and had them over to her house. And she was the hostess with the mostest. And that's what God's done for her. And now my friend Alice Lynn, she's going through chemo treatments for lung cancer, and we're praying and believing God for her. And my friend Don LaPrade 2 years ago, She had breast cancer, and we prayed her through that whole process. And her hair's done growed back. She rang the bell, and she's got a clean bill of health from the doctor. I mean, God is good. Papa John's. You know, the thing that I love about the Lord, y'all, and I'm just going to share this, and then we're going to have to call it a night because we've been on here 2.5 hours. But the thing I love about the Lord is that He's no respecter of persons. He doesn't just bless somebody and not bless somebody else. You know, he if He healed one, He can heal everybody. You know, and over again in the book of Mark, if you read the stories about Jesus healing people, it says, and He healed them all. If you just go through the book of Mark and underline that one phrase and just count how many times it's repeated over and over in the book of Mark, it'll encourage you. And He healed them all. And He healed them all. You know, he what He's done for one, He'll do for somebody else. And speak to your mountain. Say, be thou removed and cast into the sea. And like Janet says, don't doubt. Don't doubt in your heart. Speak to your mountain. Tell your mountain how big your God is. Yeah. Since we're sharing prayers, can you all pray for my dear friend who just had her first chemo treatment this last week? Much appreciated. Well, we sure will. We sure will. All we have to do is just ask Him and believe. Just believe. Believe in Him. Have faith in God. And just keep your eyes on Him and not the circumstances, because the circumstances will tell you lies. The circumstances will drag you down. Faith is the opposite of circumstance. You're welcome, Melissa. I love y'all. I appreciate all of y'all so much. I love our conversations. I love our DMs. I love, everything that we share together. You have a friend in Australia. His name is Bernard. He has cancer. Oh, wow. See, we need to pray. And we, those of us that are in here, that have any kind of health issues, we need to, ask God to touch our bodies. Y'all, here is another ad. Can you believe it? I'm blessed too, Janet. Last time he lost his leg. Oh my gosh. Share Jesus with him and let him know we're praying. We serve a big God. He's bigger than any mountain. Let me get my popcorn. There's an ad. Oh, Melissa, you cracked me up. Y'all, I'm fixing to go. But congratulations to Melissa, tonight's winner. And I will get this out in the mail to you this week. I love you, Ruth. Thank you so much for moderating. And I love you, Janet. Thank you so much for the gift, the dancing pear gift. I appreciate everybody tonight. Melissa, you're awesome. I know some of you are probably still in the background listening, but I love you all. Just leave me a comment. Once I post the video, once I post the live stream as a video, come back and leave me a comment. Thank you, Rebecca. You too, honey. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up on the live tonight. I appreciate y'all. Take care of yourself this week, y'all. Give yourself a good facial or something. And be sure to watch my videos. I'm going to try to post every day this week if I can. And I posted almost every day last week too. So I appreciate the views. Anytime you can just, give me the watch hours, the view hours, and, leave comments. It's awesome. Kiss Miss Sweet Pea for me, and I love you too. I sure will. I talk to her about you all the time, Ruth. She's over there buried. Grace and peace to you all. All right, y'all. Hey, share your testimony this week. Tell somebody what the Lord's done for you. He's good. She is. She's my little yum. She's my little yum yum. That's what I call her. My yum 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 yum. All right. Thanks so much, everybody, for popping in and hanging out with me. I enjoyed it very much tonight. Appreciate you all. I'm going to sign off and post this. You guys can come back and leave a comment. All right. Good night, everybody. See you later.